Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to Mortal Kombat 10. I know it's been a while since I had an episode of this game up, but you know, things have just been kind of samey throughout the game. I've pretty much been playing matches, you know. I haven't won too many, I haven't lost too many. It's pretty much been boring, that's why I didn't record much, but recently over the past week I've had some interesting matches. As you can see, I'm currently not playing as Shinnok. The reason is I'm still trying to find a second character to main, because as much as I love Shinnok, what I really hate is mirror matches. And of course there are some characters that don't or have a bad matchup against Shinnok, so I want to avoid that. Right now, as you can see, I'm trying Quan Chi. Quan Chi is pretty good. Not sure if I'm gonna stick to him. Right now I'm stuck either between Quan Chi or Cassie. The thing is, Quan Chi feels a little bit too much like Shinnok, that's why I might not want to use him. But yeah, if I'm sucking here, it's because this is one of my first matches with this character. I'm using his sorcerer variation because I know the summoner one is the one that everyone uses, but I just can't get it to work. I don't know if it's my inputs that are sucking, but I just can't get him to work with the vortex and everything. And I like the summoner's shield that he gets. Basically, if you press, I think it's down down X, he gets this red aura, or he creates this red aura, and if you're standing in it, he basically doesn't stagger. Still takes full damage, but just doesn't stagger. This guy, unfortunately, it probably was a bad opponent to get for my first match as Quan Chi, because you'll see later on, this guy plays in a very annoying way. I've seen a lot of people playing Ermac this way, and it's, like I said, pretty damn annoying, because basically they really abuse Ermac's incredibly fast pokes. His down 1 and I think his down 3 are ridiculously fast. That's perfect example of it. And of course he uppercuts. So yeah, I played in kind of a way later on that, you know, isn't my best. I don't normally like playing this way, but sometimes it's necessary. Once you get someone with that combo, Quan Chi is very powerful and he chipped me out. Sorcerer doesn't do as much damage, of course, as Summoner, but I like him. I mean, 28% and it's an easy combo too, so why wouldn't you use it? Unfortunately, this is the problem with Quan Chi, is that his combo is difficult to set up. But as you can see, if you get someone, this guy wasn't like blocking on wake up, so that's why I kept getting him. Yeah, that's fucking Ermac. He's really powerful, Ermac. Probably as powerful as Scorpion, I would say. Yeah, he got the X-ray. I don't know, a lot of people seem to do this. X-ray when they're this low on health. I guess he already lost a round, but it doesn't matter at this point. But I see a lot of people, even when they haven't won a round, X-ray at this stage, which is completely a waste. I'm trying to look up how to do his fatality. This fatality is pretty cool. Yeah, that is gruesome. Only thing that's kind of annoying about this fatality is on characters that have masks like Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Aaron Black, it doesn't actually pierce the mask, which just kind of like a weird detail that I notice and annoys me. So we decided to rematch. That is a great opener for Quan Chi, by the way. Yeah, he learned that you should block on wake up. Yeah, Ermac. I've tried Ermac once. Didn't really appeal to me, his playstyle. But you can get people out of the air with that move. I'm fucking up the combo too. It's forward 2 1 2 2. Keep screwing it up. That's why he's getting me. And that telelift, so annoying. Quan Chi's voice is awesome. I really love Quan Chi his design. Yeah, he looks like Kratos, but I mean, he came first, I think, Quan Chi. Yeah, especially in MK9 when they had Kratos out. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just gotten the combo. So yeah, he got me. Lots of telelifts with Ermac, which you can block, but you know, I was kind of panicking. Whenever I try a new character, I tend to panic and screw up a lot. But that's what kept happening. That move is fucking difficult because it's a low overhead. Should have gone for the combo, but well, you know, looking back at it now, I always realize my mistakes. Yeah, Ermac is really difficult to approach because the telelift actually pushes you back. So yeah, he destroyed me. I barely even damaged him. That's a cool fatality, by the way. So yeah, I was like, you know what? Screw this. Quan Chi can wait. I mean, the thing is, at this point in the game, it's really difficult to practice with new characters. You can play offline of course, and even if I go into training and play against the CPU and things like that, it just doesn't compare to playing online. And the thing is, at this point in the game, most of the new players have basically either gotten better or moved on. So yeah, I'm going back to Shinnok. Yeah, and that can get problematic because it's kind of difficult, because when everyone was, I guess, like bad at the game, it was easier to learn a new character than now. Now kind of you're gonna be learning a character and going up against people who are comfortable with their mains and basically get destroyed. That didn't really happen here, but you know, just in general, it's becoming more and more difficult to learn the new characters. He's just spamming. This is what I'm talking about. This is when he started to get annoying. It's basically just spamming the telelift. I decided to go for the grab. I know you can go do a combo after that, but it only really works if you have meter. See, that's the thing he does with Ermac. He pushes you into the corner and just spams the low overhead, which is a fair tactic because, well, Cassie basically does the same thing, and Raiden. I'm using teleport a lot, more than I normally do in a match, and uppercuts as well. But yeah, Shinnok is absolutely incredibly powerful. He's probably, I would say, top tier. Well, maybe not top tier, but definitely very good. His imposter variation is ridiculous. The other variations, unfortunately, not so much. I guess the not bone shaper. Yeah, the bone shaper one. See, this is what I keep fucking up because I kept stealing his move. But what I forgot is the thing he gets from Ermac actually brings the opponent forward. So I kept basically missing the combo. So yeah, as you can see, I really don't like players that do this. Spam one move over and over again. Because it forces me to play in a way that I don't like to play in, which is basically spam. As you can see, I'm mainly spamming the shoulder charge and the teleport. I'm trying to do Shinnok's second fatality, which is really annoying to do because it's down, up, and half of the time it just makes him jump. But now I've kind of figured it out. I still have trouble with that fatality though. Anyways, gonna rematch. I had this thing where if you played, I don't know what, like a few matches with Shinnok, you would get some bonus. So I thought I might as well keep going. Yeah, this is one thing I always make. One mistake is that I X-ray, not X-ray. I EX the health sparks too early instead of getting the pop back. I've practiced that more since then. This footage is probably like a week and a half old, so I went back into practice mode and practiced using my health sparks so I can get bigger combos now. It's just kind of like a automatic reaction, you know, to push it right away. Because this is one of the, I guess, like few moves you can late EX. So this is what I keep screwing up because I forgot that the move brings the enemy forward. That's why I kept missing the combo. Because you can combo off of that. Like Shinnok steals, with certain characters he steals very good moves, like Scorpion, Quan Chi, Ermac. He steals their, I guess, like, I don't know what you would call these moves, the ones that extend combos. So yeah, as you can see, this guy's pretty much teleport, uppercut, and then the telelift. Yeah, I don't know, I just don't like players that do this. I know it's a valid tactic, but you know, I guess I still wouldn't call this spam. I guess it's more like abusing an easy to use move. Because it comes out so quickly that it's ridiculous. Yeah, somehow I kicked him out of his... Yeah, this is what he's doing now. Luckily that thing has a hit of armor on it. I decided to go for the first fatality. Easier to pull off. Cool fatality, by the way. What I don't like about Shinnok is that both of his fatalities are kind of samey. I don't know. I can do one of his brutalities. I think I have... Like, one of his brutalities is the one where he shoots his amulet if you EX it and it, like, blows a hole in their chest. I can sometimes do that, but that's easier to do with his Bone Shaper variant where the projectile is actually a projectile. Wait, am I gonna screw up the move I get from him again? I think so. Yeah, apparently getting into the corner with Ermac is really bad. Yeah, just uppercut. That's... I think I just got lucky there that... See, I kept screwing it up. I should just do the attack instead of moving forward. Because I guess I'm used to Quan Chi's... I was still coming off of Quan Chi's move, where you do need to move forward a little bit. Ermac, it seems like... I know a lot of people, like I said, now use Ermac. See, I screwed it up again. A lot of people use Ermac now, but I think it's his Master of Souls variation that's basically the meta. And he is pretty powerful, and you know the thing is, I don't hate any character. I don't think any character is particularly OP. Well, no, I shouldn't say that, because there, I think Slasher Jason and Scorpion are pretty OP. And I know that... Oops. Oh yeah, he quit. I completely forgot. But yeah, I still won. So what I was gonna say is... I know people get angry when people say a character is OP or not OP. But I do really think that Scorpion and Jason are overpowered. In that they're just very easy to use by... bad players, basically. If I meet a good Scorpion or Jason online, I can totally respect that. If someone can pull off the Scorpion combos, that's great. I mean, I can totally respect that. But someone who just like spams teleport and the overhead Scorpion has, that pisses me off. This is the other match I did. This is later on in the week. This was only like 2 days ago. Right now I'm trying Cassie Cage, and I really love her Spec Ops variation. And you're gonna see why in this match. Going up against Goro, you don't see many Goros anymore. He used to be really popular back when the game first came out. I guess he is very slow, so yeah. This is why Cassie is so good. She has an overhead to a low combo and a low to an overhead, so that makes her pretty fucking powerful. That's the overhead to low. And the gun thing I did is the low to overhead. Now this guy, I was really surprised because he was actually a good Goro. And you don't see too many good Goros online. Most people just do the jump thing he does. And that right there is why I love Cassie Cage. The Spec Ops variation. That rocket thing she does. Especially when you EX it, it locks on. And basically, if you're close enough to the enemy, you can run in and do a low. And basically, I'm pretty sure the rocket hits... I don't think it hits overhead, but it might. I know when you do the not EX rocket, it hits low. Yeah, this is just... She's pretty ridiculous. Normally that is a good move to stop enemies from coming in, the rocket. Except Goro gets a hit of armor when he EXs. See, what you can do is... Yeah, that was stupid of me, but I... Oh shit, what the hell was that? Well, I didn't know that was in there. Must have been my PlayStation capture that kind of bugged out. Yeah, Cassie. Cassie is great. I'm trying to pull off her fatality. I only know this one. I forgot how to do the selfie one. But I think this one is better. So yeah, I can definitely respect this guy because he was actually a decent Goro. And decent Goros are hard to come by. I do have Goro. I used him for a little bit, but he just feels way too slow to me. I mean, I can take the brawler characters, like the heavier characters. Because, like, for example, Ferrotor, even though he is like a big character, they still feel pretty damn fast. But Goro, I don't know, just doesn't really appeal to me. That is a difficult move to block, and I'm impressed that he blocked it. Especially online, if there's a little bit of lag. See, this is why I love that missile. It can just interrupt people from coming in, and it can interrupt things like the jump up. It's just awesome. And I know that generally people who are more like professional, so to say, at Mortal Kombat do consider the Spec Ops Cassie to be the best. See, you just don't see shit like that. You don't see Goro players actually pull off combos with Goro. So that is definitely cool. I think he gets me in this round. Yeah. So yeah, definitely more good Goro players need to appear, show up. I guess not many people use him anymore. So yeah, what was I gonna say? So yeah, Goro didn't really appeal to me when I tried him. Gotta be careful because he can jump up anytime. See, I just completely... Sometimes I completely brain fart when they do that jump move. See, just mistimed it. Because you can block it, if you're blocking high, you can block that rocket completely fine. And this is one of the things Cassie excels at. Goro has an armored wake up, so he's fine. But if you pin them in the corner and just keep switching up the her two combos, you can get people pretty easily with that. And see, this is what I didn't even know. Like, the rocket still works even if people teleport. Like, even with Melina, if you stick her with the EX rocket before she teleports, it's still gonna hit her after the teleport. Yeah, that wasn't good. I don't know why I thought that would work. But yeah, ouch. He tried to grab after that. I don't know, I find command grabs really hard to pull off. Not just online, but in general in the game. I'm just like bad at pulling off command grabs. But you can really easily uppercut that move if you block it. So yeah, Cassie is awesome, especially the Spec Ops one. And you can, like, I don't know if I mentioned, but you can aim the rocket, so you can bring it close to you. And if you have like someone running in really quickly, you can just interrupt them, because the rocket hits low. And not many people know how to block against it, because not many people use this version of Cassie. I decided to switch because, you know, it's always good to switch up, but right now in terms of secondary characters, Cassie definitely appeals to me more. I know she's a little bit easier to use, but you know, what's wrong with having an easy to use character? This variation of her definitely takes the, I guess, the most skill, because you have to be good at setups. But yeah, we decided, I think we go 2 more rounds. It was weird that this guy picked Goro because his icon was full of Jason stuff. So I was worried that there was going to be another Jason player. Just see so many Jasons, it sometimes gets boring, you know. Especially the slasher ones. I don't think I've ever met someone use the unstoppable Jason online. Maybe like 1 or 2 people. Yeah, Shinnok is ridiculous. Gotta block that. As you saw, really easy to uppercut. There, I didn't mean to go for the uppercut. I wanted to do the Hell Sparks, but sometimes I fuck up, you know. You know, you gotta remember, this is the first fighting game I basically like ever seriously played. Injustice and MK9 I kinda messed around with, but nothing major. See, this Shinnok just eats meter, that's a problem. Like, if you don't have meter, his combos are pretty much impossible to pull off. Yeah, this is... when I see shit like that, I'm really impressed because, again, this is why I decided to save this clip, by the way. I didn't even remember that Shinnok steals Goro's like ridiculous jump up. I thought he stole like the punch walk or something, but apparently not. Just hilarious that he steals the jump up. I'm trying to pull off the fatality again, and I actually get it. The trick is, the reason I couldn't pull it off is I always let go of R2 too quickly. But yeah, Goro is done. Well, not yet, because I think we're gonna go one more match. But yeah, this is what I'm basically doing a lot of the times. I'm really addicted to this game, essentially. I've been having a ton of fun with it. Just something different from what I've played so far. You know, I'm usually not a big fan of multiplayer games, but this one, there's just something about it. Yeah, that low poke Goro has is pretty strong. And that's one of the best wake-ups in the game, I would say. Also, it has a hit of armor on it, and it's plus on block, like ridiculously plus, I think. Yeah, it's going for more low pokes, which is a pretty valid tactic. You wouldn't expect Goro to have this quick low pokes. So fucking awesome. Taste their own medicine, right? That's what makes it really cool. That's probably one of the best moves Shinnok steals. I tried to use it there, but I was impatient, and he knocked me out of it. Think maybe I get it this time? Yes, I do. No, I don't. No, I don't. I screw it up. That's also a thing I screw up a lot of the times. I respond with the... I wake up with the dash Shinnok has, and people just jump over it. And sometimes, yeah, something I screw up. He decided to break, but no use against the fucking Goro jump. Decided to go for the easy fatality. Sorry, Goro. I do like you as a character and your design, but sometimes you just gotta die. I think we have one more clip. Yes, this is gonna be a longer episode. I don't know, I just had these clips and all of these were pretty fun. So I decided to just compile them together. And now this was just recorded yesterday. Going with Shinnok, of course. I've realized that I never use his alternate costume. And this guy, he went for Kenshi. Which is really interesting because a lot of people played Kenshi when the game first came out, but no one uses him anymore. Or very few people use him. I don't know, I heard that he's pretty bad, and that's why not many people use him. But from what I saw here, he's not that terrible. His playstyle just doesn't appeal to me. His really zony thing. And his banter dialogues are great. Again, see, this is the thing. He essentially does the same thing that I'm doing, in that he teleports above you and gets you with the overhead. And it can catch you off guard, you know, when you taste your own medicine, basically. And that's what happened to me in this round. I was like completely caught off guard because I forgot that Shinnok, not Shinnok, possessed Kenshi can do that. See, I'm tasting my own medicine. He's kicking my ass. Basically, the way to counter that, technically, is to uppercut it. But sometimes, you know, it's really difficult to uppercut. And if you're standing and blocking, you can block it, but yeah, he's just destroying me. I'm doing the same thing the first guy did with Ermac. I'm not blocking on my wake up. Yeah, finally get him, I think. But this guy was pretty good at blocking. I should have followed up with Hell Sparks there. It seems like neither of us know how to block that move. And it is difficult to block. Like, a lot of people, even like better players, get caught off with that, by that. And he jumped around my teleport. So yeah, maybe I'll check Kenshi out. I know I tried him before, but yeah, he got the fucking brutality. Which is this is one of the stupidest brutalities in the game. Like his legs just fall off. And apparently there's a glitch with Unstoppable Jason if you do this, where he just wakes up without his legs and just floats in the air. So I decided to rematch. I thought, because you know when shit like this happens to you, you get your ass beaten. The key is to adapt. That was pure luck, by the way. I timed my teleport right. I'm trying to uppercut more. Kenshi's strings look kind of stupid the way he moves. But he's a cool character, I like him. I don't know why I didn't do the full combo. Must have screwed up. So yeah, doing better. I think I managed to basically adapt to his playstyle. And he didn't seem to use the teleport this much in this match for some reason. Yeah, Shinnok steals Kenshi's like up sword thing, which I don't know really how to utilize because so few people use Kenshi. That move is pretty slow, that's the problem. And I think this is it. I managed to perfect him in this round. Can't even fucking talk. I'm not used to doing post commentary for this long. I always do live commentary. I tend to talk a lot more when I post commentate. You know, live sometimes I just focus on the game. But you know, with Mortal Kombat, I feel like live commentary would screw me up way too much. Wherein either I would barely talk and have it be not interesting at all, or it would take away so much concentration from my playing that I would just constantly get my ass kicked. I think this is gonna be the final round of this episode. So many people get caught up by that advancing move Shinnok does. It's really easy to block, but he does have mix-ups. Yeah, he decided to break me, which is fine. That sword, so cool. I really love Shinnok just for the fact that he steals moves. Because he's kind of like Shang Tsung. Except I think he's cooler because Shang Tsung did that stupid thing where he actually changed to look like the character. But Shinnok just jacks the move and doesn't give a fuck. Try to get a combo here, but sometimes it's difficult to time that hit. God, this X-ray. But yeah, at this point, it doesn't really matter if he X-rays or not. Yeah, apparently the key against Kenshi is just to interrupt his moves, because it kind of comes out slowly. And he quit. Which was weird, because this guy wasn't like bad or anything. So yeah, I must have pissed him off with Shinnok, I guess. Oh well. That was MKX. Episode 4, I think. You know, I'm always gonna upload whenever I get good matches. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Mortal Kombat, and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.